So for me, what COVID-19 has really affected is obviously our senior year and prom and graduation. But more importantly for me, I think that what has affected me the most was not being able to play our senior year of high school softball. I think that really affected me because that would have been my last year playing softball ever, so I wouldn't have played in college or anything like that. So I know that that kind of affected me because that the last time I played softball was the last time I would ever play, and I didn't know that at the time. And obviously a senior season sport of anything is always the best time, like what you look forward to as like a freshman, and then you see the seniors going through it and all that stuff, and having that being taken away, I think, is what has affected me the most, just because I won't be able to play my last year and like letter and have fun with my friends and just go out for that state championship title again. So that's for me personally. For my family, it's kind of hard because my grandma, she lives alone, and we used to go over there about like 3-4 times a week to go see her before all of the COVID-19 and everything. But obviously now that we can't, because we don't want to risk her being sick or anything like that. So it's hard because we only get to see her like in very limited times, and we can't hug her, we can't really like stand even close to her until like this is all over. So I think that's been really hard for us, and I know it's been really hard for her. Other than that, I think my brother's really upset about his school and everything and his sports, and I know that we're all kind of like getting on each other's nerves because we're all in the house together. And then my thoughts on how this is going to affect the country globally is, I think that everybody's just gonna keep like wanting to social distance, and like it's not really gonna go back to how it was. Like obviously the world has like changed forever. Like I feel nobody's gonna want to like be as close as they were before. So what I mean by that is, even if the governors like lift the social distancing, I feel like people aren't still going to want to be close to one another, like in stores or restaurants or anything like that. And I feel like that's going to affect a lot of things, especially the economy, because I feel like since people aren't even buying things from restaurants or stores because they feel that they might get the coronavirus from that, I feel like the economy has gone down a lot, and that it's going to take a lot to try and raise it back up. And especially once this is all over, there also is no guarantee that people are going to go back to restaurants or back to buying things like normal. So I feel like that is going to take a lot of recovery.